Yo, Nakama Worldwide, welcome back to Conquerors Akigona. It's your boy Serge.
Yo.
It's your boy Vim. And shout out to Rooks, he'll be back with us next week. But we are back again bringing you another live reaction, mid-review, because we're going to analyse the hell out of this for Attack on Titan, Chapter 127, The Night of the End.
But before we get cracking, please smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and thank you for always tuning in and showing us love. But without further ado, let's get in.
Let's go.
Alright, The Night of the End. So we've got someone sitting on the balcony.
Who is that?
Can't tell right yet. Naturally, I'll ask for a house in the central district. I'll be gulping down the finest wine, whether it be morning or noon. I won't take complaints from anyone. I'll let my wife, our children, and our grandchildren enjoy a life of happiness. We should have that right. Shouldn't we? That's because we fought with our lives on the line. That this island has a future. That's why we should brush it aside.
Okay,
then we got Hanj in a cage. Gene.
Nah, Hanj in the window, bro.
Window, sorry.
Yeah.
It looked like a cage though. Maybe he's in the cage.
Yeah.
Alright, Gene, it's me. I'll be waiting outside. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything.
Was that Gene just reminiscing about his future then? Or like thinking about his future?
Gene's one of the three wise monkeys here,
Jesus,
man.
yeah, it's true.
Alright. Don't go, don't think about it. If I just stay still like this, I'll get my place at the central district. Just like this.
If you don't do nothing, basically, just sit there.
Okay. There's Hanj in Mikasa, I believe. Looking at Gene. So you came, Gene. Mikasa told me about the situation. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. You guys did well under such difficult circumstances. Levi is not fine, but he's alive. He won't be able to fight for a while though. Also, we joined forces with the Cart Titan and the remnants of the Marley forces. Alright, so everyone's being filled in.
Sketchy.
In order to stop Eren, mass slaughter is wrong. Then you got a look on Jean and Mikasa's face. How do you plan to stop him? Now, obviously, you can see she's concerned that they're going to duppy Eren. She's so loyal, man. I love Mikasa, seriously. First, we'll gather collaborators. What we can do or not depends on the allies we have.
Okay.
But without you and the powers of the 9 Titans, there's nothing we can do. The military that existed up until now has been destroyed, so I'm no longer your superior officer, but I'm still asking this of you. I'll do it.
Ooh, Mikasa just, okay.
Alright.
Stepping up.
I don't want to let Eren go any further in this indiscriminate attack. Even if it's to protect us on this island, I want to stop Eren. And
how you want to stop him though?
Open your legs, girl. No, I'm joking. Let's say we really stopped Eren. What's the plan next? Even assuming Eren somehow managed to keep the Founder's power, if he only has 4 years left to live, what becomes of this island after that? After that, and for the decades to come, if the hatred the world bears towards us won't go away, then stopping Eren means that we're destroying this island.
That is insane.
I think that from Marley's point of view, the rumbling got activated as soon as they launched their surprise attack on the island. At least from now on, they might keep their hands off the island for a while, I believe. If the world doesn't destroy the island, they have no way to know when they'll be the ones getting annihilated. Willie Tilbur's speech ought to have stripped up the world even more. That's certainly plausible, but in any case, there's some time before that hypothesis happens. Even if the island is going to be destroyed, we should be able to push it back for several years. But time passed while we were looking for a way to do that, and we couldn't find a single solution. That's why Eren is going to destroy the... You can't just massacre everyone. Like, hell, there's a good reason to ever do that. Alright.
This is the funny thing. Everyone's so compassionate about the world. Like, there's a sense of humanity there, but they've been persecuted for so long. And then the Marleyans chucked Titans at them. Made humans or slaves, whoever they wanted to, into Titans, and just chucked them at them to keep them engaged. It's mad. Sorry, I made too much noise. As you said, Gene, Eren ended up there because of my own weak-minded and idealistic thoughts. Besides, I'm yelling about it when I myself tried to run away. I tried to leave it all behind, to forget about it all and continue with my life. However, I'm still the 14th commander of the Survey Corps. I dedicate my heart to humanity's freedom. I can feel that my comrades are watching. Most of them died without ever knowing that humanity existed outside of the world, but still, just bringing about this island's freedom is enough.
And we got a flashback of all the dead lost comrades,
Oh,
really cool
Owen.
drawing.
One at the front as well, mad. There's certainly no one among those comrades who would say something so narrow-minded. The time to stop this slaughter is now or never.
Damn right.
Hanj, I'm still a member of the Survey Corps. No one's going to give me a hand here. Please stop glaring at each other. Huh? Sharing a meal with people whom we have killed and who have killed us so horribly. That's interesting. Why did you change your mind? If you just left Eren Yeager alone, you lot would see the world you wish for become reality, right? A paradise for the island devils. We're never this close to preventing Eren and Zeke from coming into contact with each other. If you hadn't interfered, that is. It's as I explained, Mr. General. We do not wish for mass murder. If we did, we wouldn't have run and hidden inside a forest to make some stew. In other words, you're telling me you developed a sense of justice. See, this guy is snaky. This is just why we kill him.
Worked up a lot this chapter.
They understand what they dealt with. And the funny thing is, he actually understands the consequences of not allowing Eren to do what he does. Because they're just going to take advantage of that. It's all weakness to them. Justice, you say? Did you just talk about justice right now? You of all people. We lived under the threat of titans you kept sending after us. But after... This is mad. I should have wrote this. After us, but we're the bad guys. You hear it? The reason why we fought desperately is that we didn't want to die devoured by titans. Are you trying to say that was us acting like devils, you old... Ooh!
Can't say that word.
Jeez! Yeah, you look like devils, alright? The theories about the Paradise Post turned out to be the true, and the world is now about to be destroyed. This is the result you guys fighting to the death led to. Am I wrong?
This guy's some narrow-minded fool. Hold on. To begin with, if the walls hadn't been broken down and his mom hadn't been eaten right in front of him, Eren would have never done this. Are you sure you aren't the ones who chased after the rumbling? Hey, are we talking about history now? You understand that Eldia's the one who made Marley suffer and trampled over them first, don't you? How long are you going to keep playing the victim for something that dates back to 2,000 years ago? It really feels like I'm talking to a brat. You think that silly nonsense is worth anything in the face of thousands of years of real actual history.
Mad.
What did you say?
Yeah, it's true.
Let's stop this. This talk about 2,000-year-old quarrels that none of us saw with our own eyes is just dumb.
They are childish. It's true. It's real talk, man. Tell him.
Man. Gene, Mr. General is obviously bewildered by your existence. We're strange devils who are willing to even give up on their paradise to rescue the people of the world that tried to eradicate them. We spent several months in the outside world. We can't go back to being ignorant devils anymore. Hell then, are you prepared to kill him? Is that...
That's the thing, Annie.
Annie, man. Missed her. Cool. Hey? Are you able to kill Eren? That's a good question. Killing Eren isn't the only way to stop him. I thought you'd say that, but what would that be? Are you going to talk to him or something? Would someone who changed their mind because of that commit genocide? We don't know that unless we try talking to Eren. So we got a nice little dialogue between Annie and then Mikasa and Armin, and then Annie hits them. Then assuming we can have a conversation with him, what will we do if he doesn't stop the genocide? Should we try not to think about the final option as much as possible? I knew it. If we who have a hometown in Mali try to kill Eren, you're going to end up fighting us to protect Eren, surely. That's it, after all, isn't it, Mikasa? Because you probably have never thought of anything being more important than Eren. Wee. In other words, are you saying you have to kill me?
Ooh, jeez. Hey, let the fight begin.
I've always wanted to see this clash. Hey, Leonhardt. Cool, so, Levi wrapped up like a mummy. I understand your feelings well. Me too. I have one reason to want to stop Eren. I don't want my father and Marley to be killed. Real talk, you know what? Yeah. That's why I'm helping you. If we can stop Eren by talking to him, that's fine. If nothing else, we don't have any reason to fight until then. Got it? Come on, the stew's ready. Let's eat. So then they all eat in with the horses. Even if we let the horses rest, the port is 5 hours from here. We can thank the
Azumabitos.
Is that the African version?
Nah, that's the
Japanese
lady, yeah.
Alright. It seems like Kiyomi prepared a flying boat in the port to observe the rumbling. If we use that, we can get close to the founding titan. I knew it. The Azumabitos were working behind our backs. The problem is the Founding Titan's location. If we just fly around blindly, we'll quickly run out of fuel. That's right. We have to look for the Founding's path. We have a bit of a clue. That's why I took her. Where is Jaeger headed, first of all? I wouldn't know. Even if I did know, why would I need to answer?
The one who lent their knowledge to Eren, who knew nothing of the continent, was you. Jaeger was planning the rumbling in advance. You should be able to predict something. You piece of shh. Huh? I'm asking why there's a need for me to cooperate with a Marleyan piece of shh. Man, he's angry. Isn't it because we have the upper hand in your life here? It's pointless. She's acting like she wants to die. But weren't you fighting Marley for your hometown? Are you fine with your hometown being trampled like this? Yelena? Isn't it fine because she's a Marley piece of shh? Just the same, eh? Since you thoroughly got me in Liberia, Yelena, I've researched everything about your past and was shocked. You twisted your generic, everyday Marleyan origins into being from a small country annexed by Mali ever since you met Zeke. Disappointed with Mali, you came up with a certain story. That is a miraculous story of saving the world with a prince. Covering up the truth about yourself, you tried to carve yourself into history. I deeply admire your greed. Damn.
That's a big drop. And look at the smile on Yelena's face.
That's crazy. It's almost like you're saying you're any different from me. Just what exactly is different between you guys and me? Saving the world? Is there any sweet word that charms people more than that?
Wow.
Damn.
Stairs.
Giving yourself to that noble excitement of saving hundreds of millions of lives, washing all the ill will until now down your throats like they didn't exist. That's what you look like in my eyes right now. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? Rainer, Braun. By opening a hole in the wall, how many Eldians do you suppose were devoured by pure titans?
Wow.
Slipping into the war, sharing joys and sorrows with your comrades here, betrayal, killing each other, and now you pretend to be a comrade again. Ali Leonard, it seems you killed an awful amount of scouts too. Eventually you trampled the residents of Stalhurst in great numbers. Ah, of course, you Paradisians were all extremely heroic against Marley too. Damn, man.
Elena's going in, man. Like,
she's rinsing him. Man. You normally, a sensible person, so loudly destroyed a military port. Oh, I mean, okay. Now judging Armin's character who killed people at the port. Using the power you stole from Bertolt Hoover, including civilians, just how tall of a mountain of corpses did you raise alongside your military gains? And I know nothing of your valor in Liberia. You magnificently annihilated the soldiers of Mali, who greatly outnumbered you and dyed Liberia the color of blood, especially Jean. In order to defeat the cult, you aimed at Falco and dauntlessly fired your spear. Thunder spear. Because the spear barely missed, Falco is still here. Yo, she's killing them with facts, you know. She's telling them about themselves. This is a therapy session for them. Then, Sasha was shot by the little girl who was there, Gabby, because Sasha was such a good girl. I was sad too. But it surely can't compare to the sadness and hatred of those who spent time with her like family from when they were trainees.
Take a sip.
It's delicious, Einstein. Can I have seconds? Yeah, there's still plenty. That's Jean just munching. Thanks, Yelena. You're helping us to get each other's ill will out and sort out our minds here, right? Even though your whimsical dream that you wanted to come true so bad, you even blew your precious comrade's brains out, ended meaninglessly, and you're ready to die? Sorry for the trouble. I forgot. What was it again? Your close friend's name. You told me before. That's right. It's Marco.
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken, you said Annie was involved in his death, right? Did you already hear it from Annie? The truth about Marco's death? I took Marco's third 3D maneuvering gear.
Okay.
This was when they were at when they got Marco overhead, Annie and Ryan were talking. And he's like, what are you not saying about this?
I took Marco's 3D maneuvering gear. That's why Marco was divided by Titan. And he just obeyed my order. Everyone looks. Marco heard a conversation between me and Bertolt that had to be kept secret. I feared our true forms would be found out. I thought that if Marco was killed by Titan, it would silence him well. I threw Marco onto a roof in midair, and while I was holding him down so he couldn't move, and he removed his 3D maneuver gear. Marco couldn't move from that spot, and he was eaten by Titan, who came from behind him. Jean's face, man. Alright, so we've got a little bit of silence, alright? And then Jean says, Marco. He didn't say any last words.
Jesus.
He said, we still haven't talked.
This is mad.
Yes, that's right. We haven't talked properly. Isn't that why we ended up killing each other and such until either one was dead? If we had talked properly from the beginning, all of this killing up until now, it's not too late to start now. Even people like us who have ruthlessly killed each other, at least we are now exchanging words without killing each other. Who could have imagined this? It's gone around full circle, guys.
It has. I can't argue that. I cannot argue that.
Okay, that we would eat together around a fire. While I was watching Marco being eaten by that Titan, I asked myself, why is he being eaten? And then I let myself be overcome by rage and I killed that Titan while saying, you did this to Marco. Enough already. You went crazy because of your sense of guilt, didn't you? Do not forgive me. I really have no idea what to do. Enough already. I'm sorry.
Ooh, he goes over and he punches him in the face. Ah, yeah, he's scuffing. Ooh, punching him. Jeez. Oh,
that's blood. Blood, man. They have to pull Jean off. Jean. Ah.
Aye, and he kicked him. Jeez.
He's wrecking him, man.
Aye, mad.
Gabby.
Are you okay? Sorry. We, all of you people from Paradise Island, we wished for all of you to disappear. And then my dad and my mum, all the people from Liberia ended up disappearing. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Damn, because they got turned into Titans. I realize how incredibly impudent this is of me, but we need your help. Ooh.
Gabby bowing.
Please lend us your strength. Please, stop the rumbling with us. Please, let go of me. Jean just walks off into the forest. Where are you going, Jean? Jean! You don't want a second serving, Jean? Come on, Jean. You're just staring off into the cold distance. Gabby, it's no use. He went away. Gabby puts his hand out, puts it down. Little idiot soldier. You're so noisy. Levi.
Wake up.
Gabby has woken up. It's time to leave. My Jean, you will help us? Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, until when are you going to sleep, Rhino? All of your wounds should have healed already. Oh, he grabs Rhino by his friend. Mad. Gabby, I'm sorry I kicked you. Oh, you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. It's fine. Is that so? Reina, I will not apologize to you. Yeah, that's okay. I cannot forgive you.
I know.
Okay. Can we really trust that Azumabito? We have no choice but to trust him. Huh? The car stopped. It seems like something happened. Who's that? Is that Gabby? Oh no, that's the car Titan. Sorry, she's just turning back to form. The harbour. It was occupied by the Jaeger faction. They probably got there before us, using the locomotives. There are a great number of soldiers with the 3D MG deployed right now. Ooh. Damn, they've got thunder spears all loaded up. Seems like they sensed we are moving in order to try and stop the rumbling.
Wow.
Ooh.
And they've got the Azumabito lady hostage.
And decided to confront us. The time left to humanity shortened. Only the obstacles increase.
Alright, man.
Fine.
Emotional chapter.
Definitely.
We go around full circle. We connect all the real facts. Everyone has suffered. Everyone that was suffering and how they all interrelate and how they're all now stuck in the same boat.
We're now actually having a conversation and people are actually telling them how they feel about certain situations instead of just fighting and screaming.
Coming clean.
Yeah.
But now we've got to go on against the Jaeger faction.
That's going to be a hell of a fight. They got thunder spears. The thunder spears are easily taken through a tie-in. So even with Armin and the car tie-in there, and even the armor tie-in, they've got a hell of a fight ahead of them.
But we've got MacArthur and Levi.
Smart people around them.
Man, this is getting real exciting. I mean, I don't know how many more chapters we're going to have left. I'm guessing it's only a few more months, but I mean, I can't wait to see this next battle unfold, man. It's some crazy-ish.
Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button and hit the like button. And don't forget to share the video, because the more you share, the more we grow.
But it's that time again from Conqueror's Haki Corner.
Peace out.